So it's professionally a bit inappropriate to get too excited, but I tell you what, I mean, I've raved about a number of programs, and I'm going to be continuing to rave about more that, for me personally, have been really, really crucial to me getting the right toolbox, which has allowed me to do the type of work that I do, which may be what you're interested in, but it may not. But this webinar on indexing software is, I hope, going to blow your mind. And so I hope you enjoy listening. Okay, so we're going to be talking about indexing software. And if we were to compare this webinar series to a series of interconnected blocks, I hope you can see where we're going. We have introduced a number of programs, like EndNote, which will allow us to get references really easily. We have already talked about places where we can get electronic versions of what we need to work with. We can file these in a consistent way. We can have these electronic articles in one directory with a modified author date system, which will allow us to find the author and the keywords in the title effortlessly. This is a virtual equivalent to a well-organized physical library. I'm wanting to introduce to you, so there's a number of functions. There are great ways to use the file management systems in your computer, whether they be Internet Explorer of Windows or the Finder of Mac. I haven't used Windows for many, many years now, so I'm not familiar with the more advanced functions. But even though Mac has a very, very powerful native indexing function, which beats the Windows system hands down, both Windows and Mac have, you can download, some for free, sometimes you have to pay, some indexing software which is going to allow you to do something incredibly powerful. It's going to allow you to find specific phrases and words within individual PDFs. So if we use the filing system that I have recommended to you, it's going to be very easy for you to find books, because you'll be able to search for authors, you'll be able to search for years, you'll be able to search for phrases in the title, whether it's the title of a journal or the title of a book. But it's a bit more difficult to work out where a specific phrase that you might have read a year ago or just a month ago, where that specific phrase is. Now, unless you have an incredible memory with a physical library, this is very, very difficult. But here is where this indexing software really comes into its own. And one of the logos, one of the what's the term? The one-liner of one of these indexing softwares is "Goodbye Haystack, Hello Needle." This is obviously a development, a play on the English idiom of finding a needle in a haystack, something very small and something very large. And what these indexing programs will allow you to do is to have your data at your fingertips. It will do to your hard drive, and it will do to the PDFs that you have downloaded from your library website, the PDFs that your lecturers have given you, PDFs that you have acquired yourself. It will allow you to have everything that you need from these PDFs at your fingertips. I'm going to be, for Mac users, I'm going to be demonstrating some of the functions of this program, Foxtrot Professional Search, and this is a very powerful tool. I'm sorry, that's the wrong file. Let me go here. I press here and it will take you to the website. This is, so it's Foxtrot Professional Search. In my opinion, probably the best Mac-based indexing software. Now, I'm a bit behind on the developments in the PC world, but when I last used PCs, which was many years ago now, Copernic Desktop Search was a very, very powerful searching software which indexed your entire hard drive so that you could find these files at an instant. And whether they are, whether you're in Mac and using Foxtrot Professional Search or whether it's Copernic, there are a number of functions that these will do that others won't. Okay, so let's show you, let's do a bit of a demonstration. And what I'm going to be doing is I've got Foxtrot Professional Search. What you have to do when you import, when you set up this program, and in this webinar series, I'm not giving you in-depth tutorials about how to use individual programs. What you need to do is you need to go to YouTube and download tutorials, but you'll see here that I have to occasionally index, update the index. So all of my academic material is in one folder. All of my ebooks are in one folder. And so it's very easy for me to update things. So what I'm interested in, let's just do a bit of a demonstration. What I'm going to do here is I am going to do a search for the term colonial, and you'll see that it's completing the words for me because it's indexed my entire academic library. Colonial cartography. Colonial cartography is a phrase. Now, you can see that I'm searching consecutive words, not individual words. I press go. What this will do is this will show me, this will rank the PDFs where this phrase, not just the words, but this phrase occurs in. And so on the right hand window here, I can see that there are 2 incidences of my of this particular phrase in this PDF. So this is not a very common phrase. Now, one of my main areas is about Islam in Thailand, so I'm just going to put Thai Muslim, and if I put a star, it will search for Thai Muslim and Thai Muslims. You'll see that there are 687 items where the phrase Thai Muslim occurs, but the PDF with the most occurrences of this phrase is here at the top here, and you'll see that there are 99 occurrences of this phrase in this PDF. And if I want to read about the number of times and what context this word has been used, then I can skim through in this way. I could compare with this one. There are only 20 occurrences of this term. Now let me just show you how different it would be if I went to my Finder and I went to Academic Library and I searched for the term Thai Muslim. Now, I have to put this term, this phrase, sorry, in brackets. If I don't do that, then all the occurrences of Thai and Muslim will come up. I press enter. Now you'll see I'm selecting Academic Library. Now you'll see that I have got, it tells me that there are 700 items where this phrase, Thai Muslim or Thai Muslims, occurs in 700 PDFs. Now, if I didn't have this indexing software, then what I would then need to do is I would have to open every PDF. I open a PDF and I paste, I search find, and I search, and I can see the occurrences of the term Thai Muslim. Compare that scenario, compare that situation with what I've got here. I can look to see the PDFs where, so there's only one occurrence of this phrase here, but here we have a number of occurrences. Here we have 120 times. Now, if I was to search the haystack for this term using just the ordinary Mac software, I would have to, and I'm sorry to reiterate this, I would have to open and search every individual PDF, and I've got 700 PDFs where this phrase occurs. So, I hope that you would share my assessment that indexing software is incredibly powerful. It has the ability to exponentially increase the ease that you can find the PDFs, the electronic articles in your virtual library that are answering the questions that you're asking and that contain the things that you are most needing. So thanks again for watching. I hope this has made sense, and please continue to watch. See you then.